At 7:48 this morning, Central Standard Time, a bomb exploded on a commuter train outside of Chicago, killing everyone on board. And that's the train that you've been on.
No, I'm right here. You're talking to me right now.
A man named Sean Fentress was on that train. He, for all intents and purposes, is now you.
Wow, that's a clip from this weekend's new movie, Source Code. That looks great.
That's right. Our movie guy, Aaron Lafferty, saw the movie a little bit earlier this week, and this is, it seems like this sort of a movie has been done before.
Sort of, yeah.
What did you think?
You guys see Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Bill Murray? It's kind of like this in a different genre. You're taking the Groundhog Day premise that you're going back and reliving an experience several times to figure out what is going on, and you're putting in this thriller action genre of the source code. If we take a look at some of the video, we got Jake Gyllenhaal, Michelle Monaghan, Vera Farmiga, Jeffrey Wright. Basically, he's a soldier. He wakes up in the body of another man in a train. He's trying to figure this out, and basically it's an experimental government project to try to figure out who bombed the Chicago commuter train. The theory is that there's going to be more terrorist attacks, and if they can stop this one, they can stop the other. So
okay, interesting.
That's the premise here.
Did it seem believable? I mean, what did it seem like to you? Was it worth going, or should we wait and rent it?
You know what? If thrillers and action and mystery and suspense isn't your kind of thing, I would say wait and rent it. If you like this kind of movie, I would say go see it, but definitely suspend belief a little bit here. Luckily, the movie doesn't try to take itself too serious. You don't see any supers that say Chicago. It doesn't say like Tuesday. It doesn't say like 3 hours ago, like some movies have tried to do in the past. We've seen that. So this movie isn't trying to be like real necessarily, but it's set in the real world, so that's good.
Okay, interesting.
I gave it a 7.5. I thought it was good. It's you know, for some people good, for others maybe not. It is getting good reviews nationally from critics. It's getting some good reviews from fans that have already seen it. A lot of the people I went to at the screening didn't like it, so kind of take that as a grain of salt. My wife liked it, so.
I'm a thriller action person, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I would like it. But
yeah, maybe not see it, maybe see a matinee so you're not disappointed by the price or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's a waste of time. It's only 90 minutes, so it's not drawn out. So.
Okay. Oh, so and this is, I'm guessing that it's really ramping up at the theaters because spring break week really in high gear. I know here in West Michigan, across the country. So does that mean there are a lot of family-ish movies out this week? Yeah,
we've got a family offering. I don't know if it's definitely going to be the #1 movie at the box office. Let's just say that right now. You've got Hop. It's a combination of live action and animated. You've got James Marsden, who we've seen in the X-Men movies. We've seen in Enchanted.
You can't help but laugh when you see it.
I love it.
So you've got the real world, and then you've got the animated world of Hop, which is E.B. He's the son of the Easter Bunny, and he's on the eve of taking over the family business when he runs into James Marsden's character, and he proves himself that he's the Easter Bunny by putting jelly beans on the hood of his car. I'll leave it at that.
Sounds kind of cute.
But
this looked cute.
The premise is cute. It's supposed to be for adults and kids. This movie is getting really bad reviews.
Really?
I haven't seen it, but you know, if you really need to get away for the kids, apparently it's an hour and a half. Enjoy it. Whatever.
Interesting.
It looks really, like I said, I've seen previews. It looks really cute. It has Kaylee Cuoco as well.
Right.
Love her.
I'm glad you said her name because I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, Kaylee Cuoco. I believe is how it's said.
Yeah.
That's for the younger folks in our midst to say. Okay, anything else?
We also have, so you've got the action, you've got the thriller, you've got the family movie, and you've got the horror movie, which is, if you like the Saw franchise, if you're a horror fan, like the Saw franchise, like Paranormal Activity.
Love those.
This movie is made from the same people that did those movies, so it actually has some, good people behind it. It's Insidious, Patrick Wilson, Rose Byrne. Basically, they're dealing with a haunting. They believe it's attacking their child. They find out it may not be the house. After they move to another house, the hauntings continue. I don't want to give away the entire plot, but basically there's definitely some sinister issues going on here. And if you like this kind of movie, it does have some good pedigree behind it with the Paranormal Activity, with the Saw franchise. So
it's not graphic violence.
No,
like
and with the PG
was with Saw.
Yeah, or Paranormal Activity. This is a PG-13 horror movie, which you don't see a lot of PG-13 horror movies. So, it's more of the intended, the subversive, scariness in your mind maybe more than actually outright in your face gore.
Which can be even scarier sometimes.
Right. And this is actually also getting pretty decent reviews from critics and fans. So
Interesting.
if you like that kind of movie, go check it out.
So could this one be number one, do you think? Or
no, it's going to be Hop. Definitely
sure.
will be Hop. Because you got the Family Dollars, usually 4 tickets at a time. And
yeah, exactly. Okay, so we are talking about a movie that's already won an Academy Award being redone and coming back to theaters because?
Yes, because now more people can see it.
Okay.
It was an R-rated movie. It's now a PG-13 rated movie because they've taken out some of the language. We're talking about King's Speech, which won 4 Oscars, including Best Picture and Best Actor. The movie, they actually cut out basically 7 minutes of the movie. Obviously, when you cut out dialogue, you have to make some edits to make that dialogue work. Jeffrey Rush, we know was great. Helena Bonham Carter was great. Just a great cast. Colin Firth. And so it's now PG-13, and basically they're rolling out this movie as a PG-13 movie. They've been actually working on it for several weeks since the Oscar win. They've been working on making a PG-13 version of the movie.
I wonder how rare this is that it is re-released in the theaters instead of just going to DVD. But I'm guessing it's because so many people want to see it. And it was it was an amazing movie. It was so well done.
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm pretty excited about this. Actually, it's coming back.
I think it's just whoever sits in this chair hasn't seen King's Speech. Because Terry and I have been talking about it ever since we both saw it.
I saw it in January.
King's Speech.
But it was interesting because I asked you why was it R, and I guess I saw it with all adults, obviously.
Sure.
And so my radar of the language really didn't go aha because I didn't have a kid with me.
It's not like over the top language, but there's enough there that you might not want to take kids to. So cutting out some of that not so happy language as he's going through this whole speech impediment thing. It's justified language, for the topic, but still they've cut it out.
And just a great storyline. I mean, it really is one of those. Now I'll be able to take Jennifer to see it.
I mean, I hear really good things about it. Obviously, it won Best Picture too, so it's got to be decent. I mean, it won Best Picture.
And like we've talked before, it's not one of those movies where it wins Best Picture and then you're like, oh, it wasn't. I didn't enjoy it. It is an enjoyable movie. It is fun. Not everybody likes it, but it's at least a fun story. And you got the chemistry. The actors was really good.
Yeah, and it will be very timeless.
And what a great marketing strategy too for that movie to do that.
They can make some more money. A lot of times movies come back because they've made a re-edit, a director's cut, or whatever. This time they're trying to just get it to a wider audience so more people can see it.
Which is wonderful. Okay, so you have some DVD stuff to talk about?
Black Swan came out on DVD earlier this week, so there's another
Haven't seen that one yet?
Oscar
that
winner,
one I have seen. Oh, cool.
Right.
There you go.
And then the other thing to mention is if you have Blockbuster gift cards, those run out on Wednesday.
That's right, April 6th, right?
Because of the bankruptcy filing, April 6th is the last day you can use a Blockbuster gift card, whether it's online or at a store, at a kiosk. That's the last day because it's on the 7th. No more gift cards.
And they're discounting everything heavily, so it's a great time to pick up on some
like me, you might be able to pick up some previously viewed movies.
If you find Roller Boogie, I will pay you back, honestly. I'm looking for a copy of that, my all-time favorite movie.
Oh, very cool.
Well, thanks. And, of course, you can check out Aaron's reviews online at Laugh at the Movies. It's a great blog.
Thank you.
Him on Twitter, too. He's always up to something fun. We'll be right back.
That's West.